Um, I think it was about a 12-minute scene when we shot it, and it was 15 pages of, of me talking to the front portal for the most part, which which means Bubba Ferranda, our first AD, off camera in his big Aussie Sicilian voice, going, "Crichton, no, 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 we don't believe you." Um, I was shocked. We actually shot that in one day. We shot all of our end of it in one day, which is a humongous chunk given the emotional requirements of it from my end, and just the sheer amount of information which is passing. You know, often you go to shoot on TV and you do 3, 4, 5, 6 pages, depending. You know, I think we were scheduled for maybe 3 or 4 pages a day when we were shooting the miniseries, and we come in to shoot the big climactic scene of the entire series, miniseries, and we got one day to do it. And he goes, "Well, we'll have the cameras here, we'll do this." We're like, "Yeah, but I can't do all this in one day." So I was kind of required to do it. It was a blur. Shooting it was a blur. You know, I walked in and went, I don't know how I'm going to do this. We shot it fairly close to the beginning of production because the Moya sets were there, and they were still building the other sets. So it was pushed fairly early in the process. I was trying to get them to keep putting it off, keep putting it off, keep putting it off, because I wasn't sure what was going to change script-wise or story-wise to get to that point. And David wrote this piece. It was really good. And I said, "Now you're going to justify this for me. You're going to justify it. Please tell me you're going to justify this, because I know you're changing stuff. Is it going to hold together?" And he goes, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." Which is, you know, red flags. Red flags. So I don't know. You know, on the day it was one of those where you walk in and you tell yourself that it's going to be okay if you take a risk. I don't know if you guys have talked to Brian in the course of your interviews. I think it's probably fairly shocking for Brian to come down after we've been doing the show for 4 years and discover how far we had strayed in the process of filmmaking in terms of, okay, we're not sure exactly what it is that we're going to do, but it'll be okay, and so we're going to do this. And we may change it tomorrow, but we'll adjust. And the entire series, basically from towards the end of season 1 through the end, had a lot of that kind of ebb and flow in the process of filmmaking. And so before Brian came down, you know, we're still working the script and still not sure what sets we have to shoot tomorrow. So it becomes a very insane process. And you know, he held up remarkably well, given that it's sort of the change had kind of occurred while Brian was off running a company and doing other things.
Little things like that.
Well, the little things like running the Henson company and making sure that we, you know, went back to air the next year.